Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's Friday-ish. It's a little late where I am, but that's all right. I'm at Gen Con, so topic of the week's a little later this week, but it is time for the topic of the week. So, first off, standard logistics. Thank you to everybody who shared their hobby tips last week. I have those videos linked in the original video, and I will put the link to that video down below, like always. So if you want to watch everybody's tips, feel free to click on through to that. But let's turn to this week's topic of the week. So, as I mentioned, I'm here at Gen Con, and one of the great things about big conventions like this, especially something as awesome as Gen Con, which is huge and amazing, and I can't recommend you come enough. If you like games, any kind of game at all, then you like Gen Con. That's what it boils down to. No matter what you like, you can find somebody, in fact, probably a dozen somebodies who want to play that game with you all weekend. So it's pretty awesome. Gaming with 60,000 of your closest friends. That's what Gen Con is. But what I've got to do at Gen Con, and one of my favorite things, is checking out new games and demoing games and maybe things you've been interested in, but who likes to read books to learn games? Not me. I like to have somebody show me a game. That's how I know whether or not I'm going to like it. And what did I have demoed for me at this Gen Con? Well, that would be that right there. Ooh, let me bring it in. There it is. Yes, Malifaux. And as you can see, I did pick it up, and what sold me on that was that right there, which is the campaign thing that turns it into like a Mordheim-style advancement thing. And I was pretty excited about that, especially when combined with the fact that they have great models, and I'm a total model whore, so hey, I openly admit that. So, whatever you think of the Age of Sigmar, whether you like it or hate it, you certainly must admit it doesn't take up as much time as old Warhammer Fantasy 8th edition. And so it's giving me and a lot of people a chance to try some new games. And I thought what would be cool is for this week's topic of the week to be some other games we're trying. I don't think it's a bad thing, by the way. We're a war games community. We all like this. We all collect this and hobby, and there's lots of great games out there. We have an embarrassment of riches right now as gamers, as war gamers, and the hobby is stronger and better than it's ever been since I've been playing it in the 20 years or so I've been doing this. So what I want to know from you, what games are you trying? What have you liked? What haven't you liked? What have you picked up? And what's making you want to play that game? In other words, you know, if you did settle on a game and start playing that as well, in addition to Age of Sigmar and 10 other games you're playing or whatever, I don't care. What made you want to play that game? What was the cool thing about it? I want you to sell me on other games so I can spend even more money I shouldn't spend, and we all can. Because that's the great thing about this, is that we all get to share these things we're passionate about, that we try, and that are awesome. I want you to tell me what's awesome about the games you're doing. Malifaux, Warhammer Hordes, Drop Zone, I don't care what it is, board games, anything. Tell me about it. Tell me what's awesome. Share your new passion. Okay? So that's this week's topic of the week. I know I'm pretty excited to start modeling my crew and put them together. And that, as I already told you, what sold me, so there you go. And now, it's your turn. Looking forward to all your response videos. Can't wait to see what everybody's playing and doing. As always, when you do get those new models, make sure you post those pictures up to the PMP. But, until then, we'll see you next time.